Welcome to the second week. So this is hypertrophy day for week 2 and week 4. You'll just notice that the sets and the reps change a little bit. So look at your worksheet. So first superset we got together is a front squat and a dumbbell step up. This is gonna be working your quads, your glutes. Gonna require a little stability with the dumbbell step up. So we are doing 3 sets of 12 reps for each with a 60-second rest after the second workout or exercise. Moving on, so after we hit our quads, our glutes, then we're gonna moving on to our chest, which is where we're gonna develop our front part of our shoulders, our chest, our tricep. So we have incline bench moving right into incline fly. So you're gonna come here, get a lot of the chest engagement, shoulder engagement, more tricep, and then we're really gonna target the chest with the flies, moving into it right after. Again, 60 seconds rest. Then as we get into our accessory lifts, we're gonna be doing forward lunges to hit those quads a little bit more. For these forward lunges, we wanna be pressing off the toes, not necessarily pulling with our heels. So 3 by 12 steps each with a 60-second rest in between. You can do these body weight if you need to, but I would prefer that you have your dumbbells in your hand. Next, we're gonna be moving on to dip. So if you have a dip bar, go ahead and use that dip bar. If not, you can modify getting into chair dips, which we have down here. Again, 3 sets of 12 for 60 seconds of rest in between. And then finally, we have a push-up pyramid where we're gonna be working from a close grip to normal push-up to a wide grip. So you're gonna be working from more tricep-based all the way into more chest-focused push-ups that we're gonna be doing. So you're gonna be doing 12 at each. It's a lot of reps. You're kind of maxing out, getting that blood pumping at the end. So now I'm gonna go and show you guys all of the exercises with the demos. All right, our first superset, we got front squats and step ups. So for the front squat, getting our feet nice and situated is gonna be the first thing that we do. So screw our feet into the floor, feet shoulder width apart. Then we'll get ourselves set up for the front squat. So dependent upon your shoulder mobility, you can either do where you roll your hands through the barbell, so it's up here. You have to keep your elbows nice and high, forearms to the sky. Or if you don't have that type of mobility in your shoulder and in your wrist, then you can do the cross arm pattern where you're resting the bar on your clavicle area here. So what that looks like, come up under the bar, don't try to grab the bar and keep the bar there, or else your arms are gonna be way down here. You're gonna put a lot of stress on those wrists. We gotta keep it up, almost up here, as if it's like almost touching your throat. It may feel a little uncomfortable. So lack of shoulder mobility here, feet screwed into the floor, set the hips back slightly, brace your abs, drop down, drive on up for your reps. So from the side profile, it'll look like this. One thing that tends to happen, especially as the reps go on, you get tired, you get fatigued, we get lackadaisical with keeping the bar up or keeping our shoulders up. And what happens is that weight slowly starts to bring us down, and then we cause issues in our back, or our front squats look like a bastard and they're kind of like this thing. We don't want that. We want to load the quads, and the abs are gonna have to be braced super high. Keep those elbows high, or keep those shoulders up with it. Now, don't have a barbell, totally fine. Dumbbells will work just fine. So bring them up to that front rack position here. Same things apply, go down. If you need to make it heavier, super simple. Right here, step on through the band. I like to keep my thumbs wrapped in it, so that way I can grab it here. However much tension you have is what is gonna cause how much resistance you have. Bring it back into that front rack position here. The top position will be the hardest. Drop down, do the squat. And that is how you can do that and add resistance there. Or if that is a little too hard, what you can simply do is bring that band up and over here, then have the bands there if you don't like that spot. So that is the front squat. Once you're done with that, you're gonna move directly into a step up. If you have the barbell and you wanna do barbell step ups, that's fine, you'll be here. Dumbbells, as it says on the program, is what I'd like you to do. But dumbbells down by your side. Here, driving up through your midfoot, all the way up, touch. So whatever foot you come up with is the foot I want you to go down with. So I want to have the concentric or lifting motion to be with the right leg, as well as the eccentric, the lengthening of the muscle, to come down as well. So complete your reps, alternate each and every one, and then we'll be moving on to our incline bench. So, incline bench, bring it up to about 45 degrees here. Place it with the barbell, so you'll have your barbell racked here. Always set your back first, so unrack it, set your back, pull your shoulder blades down and back. Try to bend that bar in half. Get those lats firing, so that way your muscles know that it's safe to use a lot of force with the antagonistic muscles. So you're here, pressing up. Once you're done, you can rack that, or if you have the dumbbells, drop them down by your sides, and then you're gonna grab 2 lighter dumbbells, and you're gonna go instantly into chest fly. So getting the triceps, anterior delt, and the chest with the press, and now we're really gonna be focusing on the fibers to bring them in. So as you're doing the incline fly, drawing those elbows out nice and wide, back is pinched just about as far as you can, and then as you're pressing up, you're not pressing directly in this way, you're coming out nice and wide, as if you're doing like a nice big bear hug. When you're doing the fly, you don't want your elbows caving in super far out. All that's gonna do is put either a lot of pressure on your elbow or a lot of pressure on your shoulder. You want everything to be in alignment, so your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder are all in alignment. Getting a nice stretch here, and then coming on up. After that, we're gonna move into our accessory lifts. Our accessory lifts are going to be the forward lunge. So dumbbells down by your side here, and then you're pressing back up. So it's almost like a little bit of a knee extension with it. So here you can have a slight lean forward, the knees can come forward slightly, press up and back, and you can alternate legs each and every one, or you can do half the reps on one leg, half the reps on the other side. Now we're gonna move into dips. So dips, on the dip horn, or on a chair bench, what I want you guys to remember is that you're pulling your shoulder blades back up to 90 degrees, pressing through the palms. We're not rounding those shoulders forward, and then add resistance and weight as you see fit. Lastly, we have the push-up pyramid. So for the push-up pyramid, you're just gonna need to set up either some plates, or you're gonna set up, some dumbbells that are different sizes that you can use. So what you're gonna do, so you can see I have these plates set up where you're gonna slowly work your way up and out as we go through the push-ups. So you're gonna start off in a close grip push-up. Here, go out to the next one, up, up, all the way out, and then back in, all the way down. So you're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down for the total amount of reps. 1 rep is all the way up, all the way down. If you don't have plates, or you don't have anything like that, what I want you to do is you can still do it just on the floor. You're just gonna do a push-up close grip, normal, a little bit wider, and work your way in. If you can press up and move both hands at the same time, get a little explosiveness in there, perfect. If you can't, you can go ahead and walk, and walk, and walk further out and out and out. Now, I would prefer you do with your feet totally flat. If you need to go onto your knees, totally fine. This is a lot of volume, it's a lot of reps. But yeah, that is the push-up pyramid, and that is what we're gonna finish you off with the hypertrophy day with. So I'll see you in the next video.